What's up, y'all? Exodus One, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is, man. Trigger ranking the trick man himself. So boom, you here? I'm back. Hey, I had to go on a hiatus. I can't really tell y'all what happened, but let's just say I had to go on a hiatus, and I had to go on a purge right quick. But anyway, with that being said, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. If y'all want to support the channel or the cash app in the description, you want to follow me on any other platform, everything in the top description of my channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, y'all, we about to rock out. Let y'all get up in here, man. See if anybody miss me. Do you miss me? That like that. Man, all y'all hit the like button. Stop playing. All y'all hit the like button. Cut it out. What's good? GPS, what up? Hey, all y'all hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button now. You gotta go. You gotta goof. You already gotta get up out of here. Yep, you got to go. You got to go. I don't know where you coming here to talk trash to us, brethren. But listen, we don't know why you coming here to talk trash to us, brethren. But listen, yeah. We're not doing. We don't do that, yeah. Russia, what up? All the way from Russia, what's happening? Friday vibes. I'm talking about turn up. What's up, man? What up? What up? What up, everybody? I'm talking about I'm back. I had to fall back like a small back, but now I had to come back like an asthma attack, my nigga. Alright, y'all, so Muhammad like my third cousin. Mansour Muhammad like my real brother. I just, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You gotta get your goofy ass up out here too, right? Sit your punk ass down, bitch. Fuck out my motherfucking chat, bro. Damn, we back in this shit. Like, damn, we back, man. Alright, y'all, we about to get to the show. We about to get into the content. Ain't nobody.
Right from the start, I was too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Nigga, look up.
Ain't nobody go man.
Don't need to have these hoes.
East Tennessee in the building. I'm talking about East Tennessee. Put your hands together for East Tennessee, everybody. We got East Tennessee in the building, man. I'm talking about in the mother building, brethren. I'm talking about East Tennessee back in the building. You back in the building. Alright, y'all. So we about to check this. Oh, this we got some from Panda 2 days ago. Oh, this Panda. I thought this was what you call it. So boom, we got Panda. Shit, we doing good over here, man. It's Friday. Got to go to work tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, and I'll be off for 5 days. So hey. It's going good as planned. So yeah, we about to check out Poetic. We about to check out Panda Press. My bad. I almost called the wrong YouTuber. You said yeah. So we about to look at this 50 Cent vs T.I. beef. Just got ugly. Let's check it out. Y'all check out Panda Press. That's who we are reacting to. Let's get this show on the Rizzle. Rizzle.
You gotta talk to her. She's bad, bro. Can she cook? Does she have morals? Is she loyal? Will she stand beside him?
Star. He's a big star. You're not gonna catch him. You're not gonna catch him and do something to him, and it'll be more likely that he has people where you are before you have people where he is. Right. That's just as people are going about life, like not even on a plan. Like John really went to go perform it, and niggas like, oh, word. Like, what do you do? The other reason, like you were saying, why people.
Hey, put a one if y'all can hear me. Put a one.
So much about him is that niggas don't want to deal with that.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Bruh, I know we already covered the 50 Cent T.I. situation.
Appreciate that, man.
Way worse over there.
I seen DMX when I was young, my brother. I seen DMX. He looked like he was a troubled young man. I'm talking about he was very talented, but you could see the trouble in his eyes. Like, you can see the trouble in his eyes, bro.
Nice.
Oh, Lord. Again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit.
This is turning into real war energy because now
Hit a one if y'all can hear me in the chat. Hit a one.
Now it is music. Now it is diss records. Now it is old allegations getting dragged back into daylight. And once you do that, you cannot put it back in the box. People keep treating 50 like he is untouchable, like he's some final boss you cannot speak on.
You think you're a man with that gun in your hand, don't you?
Nah, 50 is just
Think
a
you're a
man,
man with
a
that
petty
gun in your
man
hand,
with a
don't
big platform and a long memory. T.I. don't care. He basically just said, cool, you want to play internet bully? I am about to flip the whole story on you. I am about to make you the topic, not me. So today I am breaking down what this update really means, why 50's trolling playbook is finally backfiring, why the new generation does not respect the old fear aura, and why this is the exact kind of beef that goes from jokes to somebody actually getting hurt. Bruh, last time it was trolling, Instagram posts, caption wars, everybody acting tough on the phone. Cool, now it is diss records. Now it is lyrics. Now it is people dragging old stuff back into the light that was supposed to stay buried. And once you cross into that lane, the rules change. Because a post disappears in 24 hours. A diss record does not. A diss record lives forever. People can quote it forever. Reaction channels can eat forever. Your kids can hear it forever. So when I say it got 10 times worse, I mean the type of worse that changes reputation.
Bro, so he got some good moonshine and some good you got some of this right here, bro. You got some of this mountain lion kush on my shirt.
The type of worse that makes dudes feel like they gotta prove something in real life. This is the exact blueprint of how internet jokes turn into real problems. Quick recap for anybody just now pulling up. This started as versus talk. T.I. basically said 50 been ducking smoke. 50 did not respond with, cool, let's do it. 50 responded like the hood Wendy Williams. He started posting clips, pushing the snitch narrative, doing the little humiliation tactics he always does. Then he took it a step further and posted tiny. And once you post a man's wife in front of millions,
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
you are not responding. You are violating. And that is when King Harris jumped in and went nuclear. He brought up 50's late mother, gravesite energy.
Bruh, that man said, goddamn, his shit 190 proof, bro. You might as well have a motherfucking gas station, bro. Your shit 190 proof? 190 proof, man. Come on, dog. That's crazy.
Dead mom jokes. All that.
I'm not going. So tell your dad I'm a dick her and post a picture that looks better than mama. Nigga. Fuck I want you, nigga. Tie y'all know who the fuck it. You better put that music up and shut the fuck up, nigga. Cause all that other shit ain't gonna get on my mother. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Dig that bitch up. Not going, nigga. Not going. Now what the fuck gonna do about that, nigga? Not going. I don't give a fuck how, nigga. Hey, nigga, not going. Nigga, post my mama like your mama ain't dead as fuck.
No, that one there was a violation, trust me, I wouldn't have.
That is the line where the internet split. Half said 50's asked for it. Half said, nah, you never bring up the dead. Either way, everybody agreed on one thing. This is now too far. So that is where we left it. And now the update is, it did not cool down. It escalated. Now the new headline is simple. T.I. dropped a diss record titled The Right One. And I actually enjoyed it. It had that old T.I. energy. He rapping like he got something to prove. And honestly, that is the only time I like hearing T.I. sometimes. When he rapping like somebody tested him. But here's the real question. Why drop a diss record at 50 in 2026? Because if we being honest, 50 seems to have retired ages ago. 50 will clown you before he would trade verses. But even if he was active, can 50 really go against T.I.?
Shit, I don't even know.
What y'all think? Hey, what's up? What's up? Web Wishy?
Yeah, like,
So the diss is not just about getting a reply.
Wishy? Is that you, Wishy? Is that you? Wishy? Is that you, Wishy?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
It is about shifting the narrative. It is about making the crowd look at 50 differently. It is like T.I. saying,
go.
You're not about to keep playing this
King,
boogeyman
what up,
on
bitch?
Instagram.
What up,
I am
bitch?
about to put you on the stand. I am about...
Hey, I just said I was on a hiatus. And like that, we back, my nigga. And like that, we back in this.
That is why this got dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Now it is not a meme war. It is a reputation war. And this is the part y'all gotta hear. People keep giving 50 this untouchable aura, like he's some final boss in rap beef. That is weird to me. 50 is just a man, a petty man with a big platform and a long memory. That is all. He not teleporting. He not bulletproof in conversation. He not a wizard. He just loud and relentless. And he knows how to weaponize the internet. The reason his playbook works is because most people do not want their business on blogs. They do not want old stuff resurfaced. They do not.
But I mean, T.I. done been called a snitch so much, that shit don't even phase T.I. no more. T.I. like, okay, and nigga, I did a Clips commercial. Tips. I did it. Yeah, I did it. I did the Tips commercial, but guess what?
Want their wife turned into a meme, so they avoid him. That is not fear. That is fatigue. But the
Hey, y'all, they said that nigga King said, I'm not going. I'm talking about King T so goddamn circular. Like if he bite into a piece of bread, it'll be a circle, man. Woo!
Somebody does not care about fatigue. Somebody is willing to go all the way back and start pulling old narratives into daylight, his aura cracks. And that is what T.I. is trying to do with this diss. He trying to turn 50 from the bully into the dude who needs therapy.
Stop it. Get some help.
From the boogeyman into the internet troll. That is a different look. So,
hey, G, cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. Hey, bro, my homie, my moderator, this nigga said Teeth Keef. Damn.
yes,
That's
the
rough.
diss track matters. Even if 50 never raps back, and we know he ain't. But yeah, it changes how the crowd sees the whole beef. Now let's break down what T.I. actually did on this record. The first thing he did was call out the behavior, not just the man. He basically painted 50 as somebody who plays tough online, but moves like a detective and a troll and
I ain't gonna lie. Whack 100 got a story. They tried to run up on 50 in LA. And they was like, they had a little tip. It was like, oh, 50 downhill. So they got there, ran down there, like they was finna do something to 50. Man, that nigga Whack 100 said that nigga had niggas on top of the roof like he was the president or something. That nigga said he had niggas, and he said he had niggas 10, 15 years ago look like ice before motherfucking ice, my nigga. I ain't lying. I am not motherfucking lying, bro. Bro, I don't want to fuck with 50, bro. But you might get killed fucking around with that nigga.
Damn!
You might just be walking down the street and the goddamn piano fall on your motherfucking head, bro. Like, looking like.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
real life. He's saying you not a gangster. You prey on the weak. You kick people while they down. You a grown man making memes. And I am not gonna lie. That bar is hitting because that is literally 50's brand now. Then he goes straight for the psychology. He hits that angle like, you hate women. You cannot keep one. You did not receive love from your mother.
Damn.
So you move bitter.
Everybody, we need to go listen to that T.I. The Right One. That's a 50 Cent diss. The Right One.
Emotional damage.
That is not even a rap diss. That is a character diagnosis. That is T.I. trying to make the audience stop laughing with 50 and start looking at 50 like, wait, why does he always do this to women? Why does he always do this to people when they down? You don't find that
suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Then he hits the respect angle. He basically calling 50 small in a big shell. Less talent, less motion, moving where it is less traffic. Translation, you not brave, you just strategic. And the key part is, he keeps coming back to the same thing. You not tough, you just online. You say everything with your thumb. You move like a blogger, not like a boss. That is the smartest part of the diss, because it aligns perfectly with what we already feel. Even people who like 50 will admit he be moving like a big fool. Now here's where it gets heavier. T.I. did not just keep it at jokes and character shots. He started referencing old narratives and paperwork talk. He said stuff like, He got paperwork from dudes in prison with 50 name in it. He hints at 50 being some kind of informant. That is one lane, but the bigger lane is when he brings up that old story about the house fire and babies in the house. That is a serious accusation. T.I. is reviving that narrative. And the reason that matters is because it tells you what kind of war this is becoming. Because bruh, once you start pulling out the darkest rumor folder, you are not trying to win a beef. You trying to permanently stain somebody. That is scorched earth behavior. That is not let's trade shots. That is, I want you looking different forever. And this is exactly why I keep saying it is all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. Because when you bring up old trauma, old allegations, and family stuff, you are playing with real emotions. Not just internet jokes. And bruh, I do not care how many memes 50 posts. I do not care how many captions he writes. 50 is just a man. All that untouchable energy people give him is weird.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Like he's some supernatural bully. He just consistent. And a lot of people around him are scared of being embarrassed. That is not.
Hey Ken, what you had to eat, man? What you was chomping on, nigga?
Power. That is people protecting their image.
The other reason, like you were saying, why people don't say much about him is that niggas don't want to deal with that. That's rapping about it. That's what I don't like about it. Like, and I'm a fan of 50, I'm a fan of T.I. You know what I mean? It's not about the music. It's about just like, we ain't gotta move this way. Like you won, you up, you survived all, you're successful, like both of them. Yeah, just enjoy. I'm talking about the 50, like enjoy. T.I. seems to enjoy it. Since I'm 50, as an outside observer, as a
Hey King, it looked like YouTube changed the moderator wrench or something. I don't know. It used to be like a little wrench by your name, but now it look like a little badge or something.
And it looks like almost like, are you?
That shit changed in 3 days. Damn, that nigga said chicken and sausage pasta, nigga. Like, damn! I need somebody
happy. It's like there always has to be somebody to I think that's where you get the happiness from. And
I'm not.
I don't want to psychoanalyze him, but
I'm not gonna go there.
I don't think you're wrong.
Before you get to him being a bully, he's sensitive.
A lot of bullies are.
And he'll tell you that. But knowing that, you kind of
nigga, we got cybersecurity, nigga. Niggas that used to be in the holy ground in the Tangerine Temple. We got top flight security of the world, like cybersecurity. Damn! For real, nigga. That's how we rocking in this bitch.
And the reason this is even happening is because 50 crossed the boundary first.
Man, I'm so happy to be back on this motherfucker. Of the world, Craig. So security of the world, Craig.
He dragged Tiny into it. He made it family business. So I cannot sit here and act shocked that the family responded like it is family business. People keep saying, you cannot tell nobody how to respond to disrespect. I agree. You cannot, but you also cannot play innocent when the response comes back nuclear. So to me, both things can be true. 50 started moving like an internet bully, and King went too far bringing up the dead. Both of those things can be true at the same time. Now let's talk about why 50's playbook usually works. Because it is not magic, it is incentives. The algorithm rewards humiliation. The blogs reward humiliation. The comments reward humiliation. If you post a man's worst angle, it runs. If you post a woman to embarrass her, it runs. If you post an old clip with the right caption, it runs. 50 understood that before most people. He does not need to win in music.
I'm talking about y'all. We got me and King. Man, we got stories for days, bro. I'm talking about we got stories that, bro. We can have a fuck a mini series, nigga. We can have a goddamn we can have a fucking multi-universe out of this bitch. I ain't lying. We could be like Marvel out here, nigga. Me and this nigga here, bro. Shit.
He needs to win in attention because attention is leverage. He throws a rock, then sits back and watches the internet fight for him. Meanwhile, the other person is forced to respond because silence looks like weakness. It is basically emotional terrorism with memes. You either ignore it and look weak or respond.
What the Asian man said, emotional damage.
didn't look bothered. Either way, he gets control. That is why people call him the boogeyman. Not because he is physically scary, because he is socially exhausting. But the reason it is backfiring right now is because the other side is not trying to protect the image the same way. He got the
he got the right one. You got the right. Hey, that's all, bro. The right one. He got the right motherfucking one, nigga. Like, y'all better stop playing, bro. Like, bro, you could be a bully for so long, bro, but you gonna run into the right one, bro. See, one thing about a bully, it's always somebody out there. Y'all want to be bullies out here? There's always somebody out here that's bigger and badder than you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
right ones now. They willing to go loud. They willing to go on wax. So why is it backfiring this time? Simple. The room changed. Back in the day, 50's intimidation worked because people had more to lose in private. They did not want old stories resurfaced. They did not want to explain themselves. They did not want the blogs digging. King does not care. He grew up in the clout era. He is not protecting some sacred mystery. He is posting. He is talking. He is going for the throat. He is trying to win the moment, not preserve a legacy. Then you add T.I. dropping the diss record. Now it is not just King being loud. It is T.I. putting a stamp on the whole situation like, nah, this is official. This is war. And that creates a new dynamic because now 50 cannot just meme it away. He can try, but the other side is feeding the crowd in multiple ways. Posts, clips, and now music. And here's another reason. We tired of the untouchable aura. A lot of folks been wanting to see somebody stand up to 50's trolling for a long time. So the second somebody does it, the crowd leans in like, finally. It is like watching the class bully finally get called out.
Oh my God! Wow!
Even if the person calling them out is doing too much, people still cheer because they are tired of the bully winning by default. Man, the internet is a drug. It makes grown men feel invincible. It makes disrespect feel like comedy. It makes people forget there are real families behind these names, real trauma behind those jokes, and real consequences behind that LOL. And I'm gonna say it again.
Hey, check this out. Like, hey, I gotta get that Kanye West. Got him. But goddamn, these niggas out here traumatizing the monetized. They traumatizing the monetize off of a nigga, bro.
50 is just a man. That untouchable energy people give him is weird. It is like folks cheering for a bully because he is entertaining. But entertainment is not the same thing as being right. And it is not the same thing as being safe. T.I. dropping a diss record changes the whole game. Because now it is not just memes. It is reputations. It is old narratives resurfacing. And once people start pulling out the darkest folders, it stops being fun. That is when somebody gets hurt. Physically, or mentally, or legally. That is when it turns into real life. Somewhere in the background, you already know some dudes are sitting back like, thank God the spotlight not on this week. Because when 50 get bored, he picks a target. And now for once, the target is firing back. Hard. I got a question for y'all. Do you think 50 is actually unbothered?
Or gee, what new clip you talking about? Y'all check out Panda Press, man. That's our people. We part of the oh shit. Oh shit. We got all kind of shit. Man, shit, these 2 days, boy, this shit done bubbled up on a nigga. I'm backlogged, nigga. I done lost out on some shit. I ain't lose out, but the clip you talking about. What clip you talking about, G? What clip you talking about, man? Let me see what Hip Hop Buddha talking about. The sauce. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, we got the sauce. Y'all check out Panda Press. We going to the sauce. Our girl the sauce. Going to our girl the sauce. Yeah, we gotta check out right quick. This shit getting ugly, bro. Check it.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid. Hey, please what keep posting. Please. Hey, all right, I'm a hurt hard. Hurt hard.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into the song. Hey yo, thanks for tuning into the source, your source for celebrity news. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too? All right, y'all. As of yesterday.
Oh, gee, I got the. I don't know if I told you, bro. I just put the keyboard. I just put the keyboard on layaway. I'm picking that bitch up Thursday morning. I'll be there, brethren.
T.I.'s son, Ken, is now out on these internet streets trying to prove that 50 Cent is indeed a federal informant, aka a rat and a snitch. Alright, so this is what happened. After Ken's diss track didn't pop off the way that he wanted it to, he decided, I need to take this in a different direction. So, yesterday he jumps online and posts some paperwork against 50 with a caption underneath the paperwork that said, I got 21 questions, but just answer this one. So who was Lodi Mac, y'all? Whoever he was, after he died, that's when Freaky Cent started to fear for his life. And, well, it's up there. Is this who called my pops a rat with no black and white? Well, here's yours, sir. Then, King posted an image that said, quote, this appears to be a U.S. Department...
Hey, he ain't lying, y'all. I've been building studios since, damn near, what's this, 2026? Damn, I've been building studios for like 25 years, man. Y'all know how much studio equipment I had the last 25 years? It's ridiculous, bro. This man will tell you, bro, I ain't had nowhere to go and had a whole studio. Talking about nigga with bare buck booty, and they ain't had nothing. They ain't had a place to go. And nigga had, hey, we was finding our way, but we made it. We made it. I'm talking about I was building studios until I was like,
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit.
He's right, you know.
I got some more sounds for y'all. I put some on the
Justice / DEA report of investigation dated October 2009, documenting an interview with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Summary. On October 9th, 2009, a DEA agent received an anonymous phone call advising authorities to investigate James Jimmy Henchman Roseman in connection with the murking of Lowell Lodi Mac Fletcher.
So if y'all want to know any more about this whole story that she's talking about, y'all got to go listen to the song. It's a 50 Cent song called Ghetto Quran. Gotta listen to it. It's a banger. Lord, forgive me for I've sinned over and over again.
It's later determined the anonymous call was placed from a phone connected to Curtis Jackson. On October 12, 2009, agents interviewed Jackson at his home in Connecticut. Alright, so after people saw King's post, the first thing they did was try to zoom in to get the details on the paperwork. But because it was blurry, they decided to enter the comment section. And one person said,
oh, shit.
King still going? After that, somebody else said,
hey, you read the, it says, what do you steal from shops always? Shops? Stole from Nike thief? What? I got a Nike hat on. The KD joint. This a Nike. This a Nike joint. KD got the little Nike check on it, but I don't steal, brother.
Hey, King steal.
That's funny, bro. Hey, King. That's hella funny right there, bro. Like what you got going on, bro? Like what do you what do you got going on right here?
On business. Next, somebody else added, King putting pressure on 50 low-key. And last, somebody else entered the chat and said, not y'all using the ChatGPT summary breakdown. Now, while this was all going on, Ray J was also working in the background because he entered the chat asking for the back and forth between 50 and T.I.'s family to stop at the...
Bruh. Hey King, don't block him. You blocked him. Damn, let him. You should have let him live, King. Let him live.
People started using AI to make and repost pictures of Tiny looking like a wrestler. Ray J made a post addressing 50 directly saying, 5, please stop, bro. It's too late. If Ray J is telling you to stop, then it's really crazy. Come on, 5. I'm about to call you long.
When they come back in with that goofy shit, they let them live. If I tell you, hey man, get on their ass, then you get on their ass. But bro, until then, bro, let a fuck nigga live. Just for a little while until we snipe their motherfucking ass.
And let me tell you something, we are definitely living in a different day and age. Because my man King was over there and he was like, ChatGPT, give me all the dirt that you got on 50. And ChatGPT was like,
about your EBT SNAP balance at the grocery store? The Forage app helps you check your balance instantly.
Like,
searching, I'm searching.
Alright, so now people are asking, who's Lodi Mac? Why did Jimmy the henchman murk him? What does all of this have to do with 50? And did King just post receipts that...
Hey, y'all gotta look up who Pappy Mason is. Please look up who Pappy Mason to kill your motherfucking ass out here, bro.
Prove that 50 Cent is really a rat. Well, I'm gonna break this down as meticulously as I can and then let you be the judge. But you have to follow along closely because this story is full of murkings, manipulation, multiple alleged assassination attempts, a robbery, ninjas trying to backdoor one another, federal agents, life sentences, and now King's alleged claim that 50 Cent is hip-hop's biggest snitch. Alright, so because I already know that everybody doesn't know the backstory that led to King's post, let me start off by introducing you to all the key players. You got 50 Cent, rapper, hip-hop mogul, and internet troll that was popped 9 times. You got The Game, rapper who used to be managed by Jimmy Henchman and said F50. You got Jimmy Henchman, aka James Roseman, who was a 90s, 2000s thug, wannabe hip-hop mogul, legendary hitter, currently in jail for murking Lodi Mac. You got Lodi Mac, aka Lowell Fletcher, who used to run with 50 and Tony Yayo until Jimmy eventually murked him. You got King, a scorned son who's vowed to avenge the honor of his mother Tiny after 50 Cent made fun of her BBL. And then, last but not least, you got the feds. The contact that 50 allegedly has on speed dial that he allegedly called to rat on Jimmy Henchman. And just so we're clear, Jimmy Henchman also just so happens to be the same dude who allegedly got Tupac popped and robbed in a Quad studio back in the day.
Quad studio when Pac got shot the first time. He was the one who had Pac shot. It wasn't Diddy. Because Diddy was going to the studio to confront Biggie about Biggie writing rhymes for Junior Mafia and Lil' Kim. And Biggie wasn't telling him that he was getting the writer's credits. And when Puffy found out, Puffy went to the studio that night to try to like catch that nigga recording music with them. And all hell broke loose when Pac got shot, and it was just like Diddy's whole mission was aborted because he's like, fuck all that, nigga. Pac just got shot.
Even though he denies it.
Did you or did you not have anything to do with him being robbed or shot at Quad Studios in 1990? Never even knew about it, never heard about it.
Alright, so now that we know the key 50 Cent released Get Rich or Die Trying. Backed by Dr. Dre and Eminem, he was becoming one of the biggest rappers in the world and had already survived being pow-pow 9 times and turned that survival into a brand and into global dominance. Soon after, Dr. Dre thought it would be a good idea to bring in West Coast artist Game to join G-Unit. Game had been managed by Jimmy Henchman. From the beginning, there was tension that existed beneath the surface. According to multiple accounts, Henchman wanted the Game to...
I ain't gonna lie, y'all, by the end of this week, bro, by this Friday, well, no, today is Friday. By next Friday coming up, bro, I'm finna have this shit in here bumping, dog. Like, ooh, boy, it about to get ugly in this motherfucker.
There's 50 in popularity. So he was allegedly over there in the game's ear like F50, F50, and the game actually listened to what he was saying.
Like when they're not right under you because they're in a different area, it's easy to persuade them. Like this is also how Jimmy Henchman. This is what vibe with how Game was behaving because he also had his whole management team is going, yo, you don't need them. You got a whole coast. You got the whole West Coast. Like you don't gotta be down with them when I just gave him the record. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then he flips out. I'm like, oh, okay. But it is a reflection of, you see how the Jimmy Henchman thing turned out. Like it turns into real street stuff.
So by 2005, 50 Cent and the Game's relationship totally collapsed, and it got even worse when the Game did Summer Jam and was on stage dissing 50. At first, 50 didn't respond to the Game, but then he decided that he was going to clap back on the track Emotional on the G-Unit 14 mixtape.
That's why I don't like that. Now you know Jimmy told me to do that. Well, Jimmy, why you don't tell him I don't play that?
And after that, you know that when 50 gets started, he doesn't stop. So he targeted Jimmy and Game once again on his track, I'm Not Rich, I'm Still Lying. Alright, so as you can imagine, Jimmy Henchman was over there getting salty. Because one, Game wasn't doing the numbers that 50 was doing, and two, 50 was over there trolling. But then, just like 50 always does, he tripled down with the trolling and dropped G-Unit Radio 21, Hate It or Love It, which mocked the Game.
OG LL, what up, baby? OG LL, what up, man? OG, what up, man?
Let me ask you something. What if Own Nothing and Be Happy is not a future prediction, but a present reality, and most people are already living in it? We've all seen that.
This dude sounds just like Knox Hill. He looked like Knox Hill too. What up, man? Hey, how the you coming along pretty good with the surgery and everything? Everything. I hope you healing up pretty good, big dog.
Now, when 50 dropped that track, it was on and popping. I mean, the gloves were off. And the Game fired back with multiple diss tracks throughout 2005 and 2006. And at this point, it had stopped being friendly competition. It was no longer just music, and now it had become personal. In other words, instead of Game being like, I want to be a better
goddamn, after Game left 50, Mobb Deep signed with 50. And Mobb Deep them, I think they was in LA and they caught that nigga in LA somewhere. Mobb Deep caught Game in LA. And they was about to pull up on him. Y'all gotta go listen to the what's the name of the book? What's his name? He passed away. They say he died from swallowing an egg, bro, which sounds weird as fuck to me. Damn, what his name is. Prodigy.
And I want to sell more records. Now it was, I really don't cuff with you. And as you already know, Jimmy Henchman.
I gotta get one more piece next week, bro. And hey, this shit complete, bro. I'm not gonna buy another piece of studio equipment, bro. I'm done, bro. Like I got so much extra shit I could sell some shit, but I got another keyboard I could actually sell. But I'm gonna put that on OfferUp for about 100 or some shit like that. See what they talking about. But yeah, I got two. Do you know about the FL Studio, the FL Key mini? Well, I'm about to get the big one. It's called the Innovation. Do you know about the Innovation? I'm about to get the big one. I got the little one now. See, hold on, look. Let me show you. Boom. That's the little Innovation right there. I'm about to get the one that's like 46 keys next Thursday. I gotta get that one. Gotta get them.
You already know, Jimmy Henchman was over there putting a battery in Game's back. Partially because he wanted the Game to do well, he didn't cuff with 50, and he also had an issue with Chris Lighty, and he was always trying to one-up him.
When you look at that situation, Chris Lighty was on 25th. Jimmy Henchman came to 25th.
Man, rest in peace, Chris Lighty.
Chris Lighty had 50. I gotta get game. Where you think all the drama came from? Henchman.
How was Jimmy?
Okay,
Drama
cool.
comes from the game in, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I done had some stitches before. I had stitches all over, but yeah, I done had a couple stitches, man. Got a couple in my arm, my leg, my nose. I done had stitches everywhere, bro. My lip, all kind of shit.
You're bigger than him. He was here, you're here. That's where all the poison got tatted on you. Why you even care to even be with him? But at that point, game was the poison. That messed up a lot of money.
Now, as you know, in the 90s, early 2000s,
You said, yeah, I know that one. I used huge setup that the studio paid for it. But each room has a studio cost about a couple million. I done been in Dallas Austin studio. He got rooms. Like when I say rooms, he got like a whole freaking little compound. That's where I first met Charleston White at. Oh yeah, Charleston White used to be my cameraman, man. Like Charleston White used to hold a camera for me, bro. Like on God. Charleston White was my cameraman, bro, before he blew up. So yeah.
hip-hop crews were like gangs. They weren't gangs, but they were like gangs.
One thing I like to say, anyone out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't have to worry about the daily producer trying to be
all in the video,
all on the record. Yeah,
come to death row, nigga.
You had Bad Boy, Junior Mafia, Dipset, Wu-Tang Clan, Death Row, No Limit, Hot Boys, Cash Money, Terror Squad, Rough Riders, Rockefeller, Young Money, etc. And for all you dummies out there who really don't know.
So it's like two people that I fuck with. Like my homeboy Mud Knock though. Mud Knock been doing this shit for ever. Mud Knock is an OG to me. Mud Knock is one of my OGs, bro. Like he one of my OGs in this game, bro. Like I love Mud Knock. Mud Knock is one of them people, bro. Like I went to his house, bro. The house didn't look like, you know, I mean, it looked like a regular two-story house, but man, that fucking basement he had, bro, was ridiculous. Man had like 2-3 studios in the basement. He had rooms to chill in. If y'all go back, y'all can see me and Mud Knock talking about the whole YSL case when it kind of first popped off a little bit.
Back then, ninjas used to roll like 100 deep.
That's how Dallas Austin studio is. It's like, yeah, it's like a compound. Got high gates around it. You wouldn't even know if it was a studio unless you just went up in there and just seen what was going on.
Have you ever felt constrained when trying to express your thoughts? Or felt uncomfortable to seek advice from friends and family? Or
Is on the same block. So sometimes ninjas would be out on the block at the same time, and sometimes they'd be outside at different times.
Hold on, you talking about Shakir
It just so
Stewart?
happened that 50 Cent's manager Chris Lighty and Jimmy Henchman had
Chris Lighty, Shakir Stewart. It's a lot of these people, bro, that like is gone right now, bro. Like Shakir Stewart, Y'all gotta look up. We might look up the Shakir Stewart story. It said to get you go through 2 checkpoints as we have a lot of big artists come by, so it's for safety and privacy for those fans who will follow them everywhere. Yep.
Office spaces on the same block, so sometimes ninjas would be out on a block at the same time, and sometimes they'd be outside at different times. Now, on one particular day, Tony Yayo and Lodi Mac were chilling outside when they just so happened to spot.
Well, hey, Lodi Mac. Is an ugly young man. I mean that nigga, he got an interesting looking face. I'll say that.
Jimmy Henchman's son, who was 14 years old, walking down the street rocking a GU Not t-shirt, and they were over there like, yo, you see that little ninja? And he was like, yeah. He was like, yo, you want to do something? And Tony was like, yeah, I'm going to do something. So they decided to do something. They ran up on a young boy. Tony Ayo slapped him, while Lodi Mac allegedly threatened to pistol whip him or...
That's child abuse. Hold on. How old is this nigga? What, 14? That's child abuse.
Do something. So they decided
we gotta run that back.
14 years old walking down the street, rocking.
Nigga, you slapped a 14-year-old child? Nigga, like, bro, that's child abuse, man. That's child abuse, fam.
A GU Not t-shirt, and they were over there like, yo, you see that little ninja? And he was like, yeah. He was like, yo, you want to do something? And Tony was like, yeah, I'm going to do something. So they decided to do something. They ran up on a young boy. Tony Ayo slapped him, while Lodi Mac allegedly threatened to pistol whip him or did in fact pistol whip him. And then they left. Now, after Tony Ayo and Lodi Mac got the little boy ran into his father.
All right, OG. Hey, OG, man. Go to my why do you folks want to call me on live? Okay, check it out. OG, check it out. Check it out with your brethren. Call me. Not call me. Text me on Instagram, cause I ain't gonna lie. I've been like, I don't really. I gotta check this. If you go to my Instagram, bro, just go to the Instagram. Then once you go to the Instagram, hit me up. Just be like, hey, this big dog from YouTube, OGLL, whatever from YouTube, and I want to hear some of your joints.
His office building, went up the elevator, ran into his father's private office, and was like, yo, Dad, let me tell you what they did to me. And from there, it was on and popping. All right, so the whole incident was caught on camera, so the cops came and picked up Tony Ayo and Lodi Mac. But Tony Ayo's charges were eventually dropped.
He was at the MDC for slapping that boy.
50, what up? Banks, what up? Where at? What Banks doing? On the promo tour. Oh, they're on the promo tour? So we on studio? Straight to the studio. All right, first day home, babe.
Hey, G, if you're trying to send me something, remember, send it to the other Instagram, dog. The other Instagram. If you're trying to send me something on Instagram, send it to me on the purple Instagram, Soda Phantom.
Maybe it's because Lodi Mac took responsibility for the whole thing and eventually got sentenced to 2 years in prison. But just because Lodi Mac got a little prison time did not mean that Jimmy Henchman forgot what happened. So later on that same year, while 50 was filming a music video, I Still KILL with Akon in a
What you talking about, OG? OG? You talking about OG King?
Retaliation attempt took place. According to later court testimony, associates connected to Jimmy the Henchman had pulled up intending to open fire on 50. The weapons allegedly had silencers, cool. But before they could exit the
I'm gonna check it out after I get off here.
Reportedly discharged inside the car, and the paid assassins had to flee from the scene. But
this shit might be copyrighted. We don't want to play that.
Jimmy the Henchman wasn't done because he actually tried to get 50 and Tony Yayo on a number of occasions, but seemed to fail each time. I mean, for some reason, Jimmy Henchman's hitters were never as good as Supreme's hitters, who were able to hit 50 9 times. Anyhow, let's see what Tony Yayo has to say about one of Jimmy Henchman's attempts at taking him out of here.
So I got the Bentley and the BP. I jumped in the BP. Nigga came, walked by, lit the Bentley up.
I remember that shit. When they said they shot his Bentley up.
Nigga came walk by, lit the Bentley up. In Harlem. That's why I always say, watch some Harlem streets, nigga.
Now, what about shit's on the house? What about did they set your BP on fire? And you got time to call the fire?
My man's had the BP, and niggas shut up the crib and hit up the BP. Monster shit. They shut up his windows, and Monster was bugging because he was beefing with niggas and he moved to Staten Island but still was in the hood. And it was crazy because the nigga that was henchman man was through Staten Island. So he'll drive my Bentley and had a Bentley there, so niggas knew, you know what I'm saying? Where he was at. Yeah, niggas knew, like so niggas shut up his window, you know, and like set the garbage on fire. That shit was crazy. There was a whole bunch of shit, I ain't gonna lie. That henchman shit was like,
But even though Jimmy Henchman almost got to Yayo, he was still out here popping off at the mouth.
How y'all feel about it? And the nigga game is like, a game and henchman, them niggas is both irrelevant to me. Henchmen know what it is. Real niggas don't back down. All that OG shit, that Tupac shit from back in the day, you think you got some stripes from that Jack and the scooter them niggas would shoot? You nothing. Game, you think you running with a nigga that's, nigga game, you know what happened. Come on, game, stop playing. I know what you riding when you come to New York, that blue van and that blue Escalade. You look up at that block, got a lot of cameras on there, you be fooled. Straight cheese, I keep it real with these niggas. These niggas know they don't want no problems with me.
And just like his right-hand man Yayo, 50 wasn't backing down either.
Well, don't give me no pass, man. I don't deserve passes. I'm a fucked up nigga. You should do something to me. You understand what I'm saying? Send mixed messages.
50 put on that white wife beater, strapped on that blue bulletproof vest, put that New York Yankees cap on, and kept popping ish.
And I'm not a superhero. You know what I'm saying? I do exactly what I gotta do.
Ask around, I ain't the one you wanna stun on, Paul. Pull through, I thought. Cocktail at your car from the last shootout. I got a dimple on my face, it's nothing. I can go after Mace fan base. Shell hit my jaw, I ain't wait for Doc to get it out. Hit my wisdom too.
Niggas, I can go after Mace fan base.
Fuck, spit it out. I don't smile a lot, cause ain't nothing pretty.
Hey, shit, when they want to go out an hour, I'm going to pop out and I'm going to pop back in. We might just do some music shit on the next one, see what happens, y'all. Fuck, see what happens. After an hour, I'll see what happens.
Shit, Cream, fucking with John, and then the shit with Jimmy and fucking with Daddy, right?
Look at him.
He's the worst kind of nigga ever. Like, that did to
he got the
shit, and then runs the police.
Not the Lakers colors. He got like the LA Rams colors on, the light blue with the yellow. That shit hard with the yellow New York shit. That shit hard.
Alright, so even though 50 Cent seemed to be taking Jimmy's threats lightly, Jimmy wasn't playing around because he tried to get at 50 at least 2 more times. Once, he planned to put explosives in 50 Cent's bulletproof SUV, and then another time, he was driving past 50's Manhattan residence, and when he saw him, he tried to go for the hammer, but the hammer jammed, and the police were behind him, so he couldn't do it. But even though Jimmy Henchman was still out here trying to, he also had some other things cooking. For example, he put a slice in his brother's face with a razor to get back at G-Unit and Violator Records. And in 2009, shortly after being released from prison, Lowell Lodi Mac Fletcher was pow-powed and unalived in the street. And according to Tony Yayo,
damn, Lodi Mac dead? Like, god damn. Hey, killed that ugly ass.
Jimmy Henchman actually hired Lodi Mac's former cellmate to do it.
Because your man did a year and then got killed when he came out.
Yeah, the actual hitman it's all documented. Like, you can look it up, so I don't want to seem like I'm dry snitching. It's like, if you read Jimmy Henchman case, all this is documented. But the hitman was actually in jail with my friend. So he befriended him in jail. And then when he got home, that's the same hitman that was his friend in jail. It was the actual hitman. All the dudes
that was that.
I mean, it just tells you.
Tim Westwood. They on Tim Westwood right now. Tim Westwood has some weird allegations, but we're not gonna get into that right now.
They didn't do anything for the money, you know what I'm saying? I had money on my head plenty of times. Like when I was locked up on the island, I had money on my head. I had so-called money on my head in the street, you know what I'm saying? You know, 50 so-called had money on his head. Everybody is just a part of, you know, fucking with 50 Cent and being a part of G-Unit, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You live and you learn. That's why when I see these rap beats, I know how serious it can get.
Okay, so later on, after the dude Brian Slim McLeod, who Jimmy gave a bag to for the hit when Lodi Mack was arrested, he would explain during his testimony how at first he went to the prison on the day Lodi Mack was supposed to be released to find him, but he wasn't there. So then, him and Jimmy Henchman used Lodi Mack's own attorney to get his location so that Slim and somebody else could lure Lodi Mack to a place to unalive him. As a matter of fact, check out what Slim had to say when he was on the stand.
Judge, should we bring the witness in? Yes. Have a seat. We're going to ask you some questions outside of the presence of the jury so that I can rule on an issue of law. Go ahead, Mr. Answer. Mr. McLeod, in the meeting that you were just talking about in front of the jury, the meeting at Whole Foods with Rosamond, can you describe for the jury what statements were made? What did Rosamond say? What did you say? Give us the conversation. Jimmy asked me about, basically, do I trust the individual and the information who I said I had a line on Lodi Mack? And when I confirmed that I did and gave him a little history and background on those two, he said, okay, because I have $30,000 for anybody who will bring Lodi Mack to me. And you know, I took that as he said, because I'm gonna hit him so hard and so fast, he's not gonna know what hit him. When Rosamond said to you, I have $30,000 for you to bring Lodi Mack to me, do you have an opinion about what that meant?
Man, this shit getting... So that nigga, Lodi Mack got caught in the crossfire.
Hi guys, there's something happening behind the scenes that I can't talk about because there's investigations happening.
I don't know what she's talking about.
You have
I
an
ain't trying to
opinion
get
about
into
what
that.
Well, he said I have $30,000 for anyone who brings him to me. And what he meant was I have $30,000 for the person that brings Lodi Mack to me to be shot. All right, so you said to him you're thinking of doing this yourself? Yes. Did there come a time when you received information that Fletcher was going to be released from prison? Yes, it was a Saturday. It was a weekend. And I received a phone call and Kevin Chung was on the line from jail. He said, Slim's son is in Queensboro now. I said, oh, he left Mohawk? He said, he left Mohawk a little bit after you left. He's going home soon. He's in Queensboro now. He's getting out soon. He's getting out September 11th. After having that conversation with Kevin Chung and learning that Fletcher is about to get out from Queensboro, what did you do with that information? I sent a text.
All right, y'all check this out.
I said,
we're gonna cut it short. Y'all check out, cause ain't nobody pop back in. But y'all check it out, man. We got Celeb Saw 2124, my girl. She be breaking this shit down. Y'all already know what it is. Hey man, y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification. I'm about to pop out, pop right back in. Let's go. Let's do it.